In a sunlit home office, an older adult pores over documents, their brow furrowed with concern. Are you making these social security mistakes? The host stands confidently, ready to guide viewers through critical financial advice. On-screen text appears, Top 5 Social Security Mistakes to Avoid. The host smiles warmly, beginning with, Hello and welcome. Today, we're diving into the top 5 Social Security mistakes you absolutely need to avoid. An animated graphic illustrates the concept of claiming Social Security too early. The screen displays a visual of a person starting a race far behind the finish line. On-screen text. 1. Claiming Social Security benefits too early. In a brightly lit studio, the host presents a stark reality. The graph on the screen reveals a troubling downward trend. Claiming early equals reduced monthly benefit. Let's examine the consequences of claiming benefits at age 62, which this graph clearly demonstrates. The animation studio displays a stark split-screen comparison, revealing the financial impact of claiming early versus delaying. Sunlight bathes the kitchen as Susan sits at her table, a Social Security pamphlet catching the light. On-screen text proclaims, Real-life example, Susan's story. In the brightly lit studio, the host gestures emphatically, highlighting Susan's regret. The significant financial implications of Susan's decision become starkly apparent. The screen displays the stark truth. Susan left 100, 0 on the table. The animated visual begins, depicting long-term financial insecurity. A shrinking money bag visually represents reduced benefits over time. In a vibrant studio, the host stands confidently, ready to capture the audience's attention. The host declares, Wait as long as you can. Words appear on screen. Delaying benefits equals increased monthly payments. A growing stack of money symbolizes the increasing benefits. Up to 8% increase per year. The host stands center stage, beaming at the camera with dazzling confidence. Behind the host, a large screen illuminates with the stark message, 2. Misunderstanding spousal benefits. In a brightly lit animation studio, an animated graphic highlights spousal benefits, illustrating financial connections. The graphic highlights spousal benefits. Up to 50% of spouses benefit. Bathed in the golden glow of daylight, a cozy home reveals a story of love and family. In a brightly lit studio, the host gestures emphatically, drawing attention to the screen. The screen displays crucial information. Non-working spouse may be eligible. The host begins to speak, revealing Lisa's eligibility for spousal benefits. The animation studio glows with promise, a testament to the studio's financial success. A vibrant chart proclaims significantly increased monthly income. In a brightly lit studio, the host gestures warmly. A message appears on the screen. Check with Social Security office or financial advisor. The host advises, I advise viewers to check with the Social Security office. The host stands center stage, their warm smile inviting viewers to tune in. The screen behind them flashes 3. Ignoring taxes on Social Security benefits. An animated graphic illustrates the taxation of Social Security benefits. Text appears on screen. Social Security benefits may be taxable. The reenactment begins, highlighting Mary as she is blindsided by a tax bill. On-screen text reads, Real-life example, Mary's surprise tax bill. In a brightly lit studio, the host gestures with enthusiasm, capturing the audience's attention. Total income exceeds IRS threshold. The animation studio bursts with light from numerous screens. A pie chart dominates one screen, a significant piece conspicuously absent. The words, falling short on daily expenses, appear starkly on the display. The host smiles warmly, urging viewers to stay informed about their taxes. Behind the host, a screen displays the clear message, consult a tax professional. A host stands center stage, a warm smile fixed on their face. Behind the host, the words, "For." Missing important deadlines light up the screen. The host gestures, saying, "And now, let's delve into mistake number 4. A graphic displays missed deadlines marked by a calendar with a circle date crossed out. Inside their home, Tom and Linda appear stressed and overwhelmed by the burden of daily life. On-screen text flashes. Real-life example. Tom and Linda's missed deadline. In a brightly lit studio, the host stands before a backdrop emblazoned with irreversible financial consequences. He speaks with urgency, emphasizing the grave financial risks of missed deadlines. The animation studio displays the grim reality of declining monthly benefits. On-screen text spells out the stock message: permanent reduction of monthly benefits. In a brightly lit studio, the host gestures enthusiastically, drawing viewers into the scene. Be aware of all deadlines, the host urges, the message amplified by a screen proclaiming, "Keep track of your dates." The screen behind the host displays, "Keep track of your dates." A brightly lit studio sets the stage for a compelling broadcast. The screen behind the host boldly declares, 5. Trusting misinformation. Myths and misleading information spreads through the digital world, creating a dense web of interconnected falsehoods. The screen displays the words, "Real-life example, Steve's bad advice." On screen, Steve acts on terrible advice. I watch the scene intently as it unfolds. A host stands confidently in the brightly lit studio, beginning to discuss the importance of avoiding misinformation. Poor decisions about Social Security benefits. The host gestures emphatically, explaining the dangers of making decisions based on misinformation. The animation studio buzzes quietly, the soft hum of computers filling the air. A single spotlight illuminates a leaking money bag, coins scattering across the floor. The words "costing you money" blaze on the screen, a stark warning in bold, red letters. In a brightly lit studio, the host gestures emphatically, urging viewers to stay informed. Remember, folks, always double-check any advice you hear. A clear message shines on the screen. Refer to the official Social Security Administration website. In a brightly lit studio, a host stands ready to guide viewers towards a brighter future. Behind the host, a screen flashes a vital message: avoid these mistakes for a brighter future. The host's voice resonates with authority. Let's summarize the top 5 mistakes. A vibrant animation unfolds, showcasing a serene retirement scene with a blissful couple, promising ensure a more secure future. The host stands in a brightly lit studio, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm, ready to engage the audience. With broad, inviting gestures, the host encourages viewers to embrace the channel's content. The screen displays, "Like and subscribe for more essential tips." A charismatic host smiles, radiating warmth as he faces the camera. He gestures towards the screen, inviting viewers to share their stories. Share your experiences in the comments below, the host says. In a brightly lit studio, the host gestures enthusiastically, urging viewers, share this video with someone who's getting close to retirement. Text appears, reinforcing the host's message. A warm, inviting home office radiates with the promise of financial security. The screen displays, take control of your retirement planning. The host stands confidently, delivering essential insights against a backdrop that speaks of expertise. On screen, the words full retirement age, FRA, light up, framing the beginning of a crucial financial discussion. Today, we're going to discuss full retirement age, or FRA, and why it's so important for your financial future. The host begins, setting the stage for knowledge. A timeline shows the journey from age 62 to full retirement age, highlighting the increasing benefits. The words "benefit growth over time" shine brightly on the screen. In a brightly lit studio, the host stands confidently, ready to discuss today's strategies. Behind the host, the words "advanced strategies," "file," and "suspend" light up the screen. Let's discuss the file and suspend strategy. If it's still relevant in today's market, the host begins. The screen bursts with a vibrant, animated graphic showcasing file and suspend strategies, illuminating retirement benefits for couples. On-screen text highlights the promise, maximizing benefits for couples. In a vibrant studio, a host stands ready, their presence commanding as they face the camera directly. The screen behind declares, "Debunking Social Security Myths." The animation studio is filled with light. Animated visuals debunk common myths. The host stands center stage, passionately advocating for personalized financial guidance. Behind the host, a clear directive: seek personalized financial advice. A vivid animation unfolds, portraying a financial advisor guiding a couple toward a secure retirement. Bold text flashes across the screen, tailored strategies for your situation. The host stands confidently in a brightly lit studio, ready to impart wisdom. Proactive planning is the cornerstone of a secure future. Don't wait. Start today. On-screen text declares, "Plan ahead for a secure retirement." The host delivers closing remarks with a warm, inviting expression. The host says, "Thank you for watching, and we hope this has been helpful." On-screen text appears. Visit Social Security Administration website for more info.